Hi everyone! Tom was here, back at it with another card video, but this time it's a little bit different. You see, I stumbled down YouTube rabbit holes from time to time, and I came across this product. 2023 Pieces of the Past Historical Premium Edition. This is 10 packs per box, 4 cards per pack, 3 relics per box. Now, a relic consists of sometimes either newspaper articles, type of handwriting sample, or something else representing the figure on the card. Plus there's some limited cards and even, rare chance at getting autographs, including an Abraham Lincoln autograph. Now, I have gone down the historical cards rabbit hole from time to time and, did really like what I got, but never opened this product. It says 2023, but it's a brand new product. I think came out in the end of March. So, we're going to get into this box and see what's in there. 2023 Historical Premium Edition, Pieces of the Past. On Tom Was Here.
Hey, how do you like this? I'm Dan Israel, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
Okay, so, never opened one of these. And, seen a bunch of people open them. So I've seen kind of some of the things you can get. But I need your help with this one because some of these things are look like handwriting from these historical figures. And I don't know if they're like handwriting of the time or if they're actually like handwriting of the person in question. Because if they're handwriting of the person in question, obviously that adds to the value of said thing. So in here, see if you can like flip this open. Yeah, it does a little flip open like that. It's like ready for sale, ready for pickup at the old-timey sports card shop. But there's only 4 cards in each pack, but 10 packs per box. And there's 3 relics lurking around in these packs. But we're gonna open them up and we're gonna see if we can get anything of note in any of them. This one feels thicker, but I could be wrong. So, let's go see, dig all these back out here. These last ones are fighting me. They're trying to fight me. Okay. Yeah, I like the fun presentation of that. Well, you can't really see it anymore, but we'll toss that off this side. Okay. So let's dig into these packs. Assume the relics and I think you can get like limited short print number cards. They're all at random. So we'll see what we can get out of here. Okay. I will give you this. The packs are not the easiest to open, to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, we'll be using scissors, because this is ridiculous. Scissors it is. Yeah, I was always concerned. I heard few people complain about the card packs and said they were tough to open. And I was always concerned that you'd cut part of the card with the scissors, so I wanted to avoid that route. But unfortunately, just based on those cards, not great. Okay, first card is Andrew Jackson, the $20 bill. Winfield Scott Hancock. Okay, our first short print, Jackie Kennedy, 21 of 45. So there's only 45 of these particular cards, and I got Jackie O. So we will put her on the board here. And Charles Sumner to round out that first pack. Now, an important note, because I think we're going to get into this. We didn't get into the first pack, but we may. I am not particularly political on the channel, and I try to avoid politics altogether because it's a heated debate of a subject. Yet, I do know in this product, there are names. There are names. There are names of people that will come up that I am not fond of. And if you're part of current politics, for the most part, I don't like you that much. Basically, don't like either party whatsoever. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. What are you going to do? Okay, we have FDR's New Deal, Harry S. Truman. Oh, and our first relic is Andrew Jackson, the $20 bill. Now, here's what I want to know. Okay, let's flip this over here real quick. So, you've received a relic from the past. This relic on the front of this card is authentic and is guaranteed by Super Products. And it looks like a series of letters, I would assume. But it doesn't say, what I have to believe is this actual Andrew Jackson handwriting? If so, pretty cool. I assume it is. But we're going to take it as such because we don't know any better. And the pictures that they showed on the back of the card just show a bunch of different older documents. So we don't know, other than that they took a picture of those documents, we don't know if they're Andrew Jackson documents or something of the time. But Richard M. Nixon to close it out. Now, yeah, I'm very fascinated by the relics. Part of the reason why I got this pack. I do love relics of the past. It's pretty cool that someone, you know, I mean, it's also kind of weird that someone had a bunch of Andrew Jackson letters and they cut them to shreds to put in a card. But it's also cool that me sitting in my house here is able to open up a card and have it be someone that, you know, have in it part of a document that was, you know, signed or done so long ago. You know, like a true treasure trove or relic of the past. Okay. Now this one here, as you can see, has a thicker card in there and looks to be a short print as well. A solid pack. We're getting all of our relics out of the way at the top. Okay, we have Warren G. Harding, the Revolutionary War, Pearl Harbor, 20 of 45. Pearl Harbor, this says authentic relic. And Betsy Ross. So let's get Betsy Ross out of the way because I want to examine this one more here. Is that part of a... Okay, so this is part of a uniform, which is pretty cool. Part of a Pearl Harbor uniform. Now, what constitutes that? Now, it's 20 of 45, so it's not just a relic, but it's your short print as well, which is really, really cool. And it's part of a uniform, which is awesome. But we don't know kind of the history of what this is. Like, is just a period of time uniform, or is this actually something that was, you know, from the Pearl Harbor attacks? Like, did someone find a uniform from the, obviously, you know, there's a lot of I have many questions, but it's still really cool to get a short print like that. I mean, 45 made, 20 of them in Pearl Harbor as the second relic with that kind of that American flag back framework there. Okay, so we got our relics very early. Usually people get their relics on the later packs, but got my relics right out of the gate. William McKinley, my man. The most accessible president to me. I've been to his gravesite in Canton, Ohio. I've been to his assassination site in Buffalo, New York. It seems everywhere I go there is some special McKinley site. So he is my most accessible president, I guess you could say. The Apollo 11 moon landing, 1969. Dwight D. Eisenhower and John Marshall. Okay. Yeah, very cool looking cards. I like the kind of that chromatic style design that they have with them. I'm not sure of like the value of any of these cards or anything, like especially like common base cards. But yeah, it's still a fun open. It's different than the standard card packs I usually get into. And here's our relic. It seems all the relics came in right at the top of the box. We have FDR's New Deal, Chester A. Arthur, 1881 to 1885, and Franklin Pierce. Alexander Hamilton is the last card to close it out, but Franklin Pierce handwriting. I'm assuming that's Franklin Pierce handwriting. It comes from a letter, but as you can see, they take the picture of the letter. But what you're seeing right now is about roughly how well I see it, other than the fact that it's not zooming. So it is small. You can't really tell if it's actually signed, you know, a Franklin Pierce signed document or what it is. It doesn't really specify that on there. But still, Franklin Pierce. Very, very cool. If that is his handwriting, that's very cool. Not that he's, you know, one of the more notable presidents. It's not like we got, like, you know, Jefferson or Lincoln or anything. Now, there's still still 5 packs to go. I believe we got all the relics that we're going to get out of these packs, but, you know, it says only 3 relics per box. But maybe we'll get something exciting. Who knows? I've never opened this card pack before. I don't know how this works. So, We have Teddy Roosevelt, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Harry Truman, and Paul Revere. Doesn't Paul Revere look old? You think like young Paul Revere, like racing through Boston, but he looks like very old here. I don't know. What do I know? Okay. 4 packs to go. Maybe all the excitement's lost with the relics all out of them, but who knows? Maybe, like I said, maybe there's something exciting in here. Maybe a short print or something specialty. Okay, you have Ulysses S. Grant, Andrew Carnegie. I'll be honest, I've seen a ton of these packs opened. First time I've seen Andrew Carnegie, that's pretty cool. I also should show the backs of these. Woodrow Wilson, but there's like really nothing to them. Like, it doesn't say about like Woodrow Wilson, the man, the history, anything. It's just like, hey, here's Woodrow Wilson. And Patrick Henry. Yeah, they're very plain backs. If there was any gripe about these products, is that they're very plain backs. Trying to cut these close to the top as I possibly can to avoid any type of contact with the cards. You have William Henry Harrison. Didn't last too long. If I remember correctly, did the inauguration speech in the rain for 4 hours, and it got him sick, and he lasted, 6 months, something like that. The Emancipation Proclamation, Jimmy Carter, and Clara Barton. I think that's the first time I've seen Clara Barton, too, actually, come to think about it. It wasn't a relic. Interesting. So they have quite a few cards in here. Quite a few different stylings of cards, that is, between historical figures and historical events. But I do like the product. I think it's really cool looking. Now, James Buchanan, I actually visited his gravesite in his home at Wheatland, but actually didn't know much about him other than the people consider him, probably one of the worst presidents in history. The Spanish-American War, Warren G. Harding, and another Clara Barton here. Okay. Last pack here. Okay. Okay. I assume just regular cards. We have another James Buchanan. Bill of Rights. John Hancock. And Winfield Scott Hancock. I believe there's no relation. Or is there a relation? If there's a relation, someone needs to let me know in the comments, because I'm not familiar with it, but maybe there is. I don't know. Okay, so that is it. Very, very cool to get. Like I said, the base cards are very cool. I do like them a good bit. A lot of cool different variations of them. Didn't get any modern political figures, which is great because I like history much better. I like history than the current slate of modern politics. Alexander Hamilton here, Chester A. Arthur, FDR's New Deal. Yeah, so very, very cool to get the variety of products I got here. Like the moon landing card, that's very cool. Yeah, so I mean, I think the base cards are pretty cool. These relics, although, fascinated by just because of the context behind them. Like, if this is Andrew Jackson handwriting, that is very, very cool. With a Jackie O short printed card, that's also very cool. The Pearl Harbor with the relic and the short print of 45 with the kind of American flag background. It's awesome. But I don't know much about them. Maybe someone who does know more about this can let me know in the comments down below. And same with Franklin Pierce, because like with Jackson and Pierce, these letters here have come from a long period of time ago. You don't know in what portion of their life did they write this while they were president? Did they write this after they were president? Did they write this before they were president? Who knows? Who knows the context of it? But still really, really cool to have a card that contains handwriting that was, around for hundreds of years. So just very awesome. Really like the cards. So let me know your thoughts on this product in the comments down below. Have you heard of this product prior to watching it? Have you watched several videos of it? I watched a ton of videos on this and just decided, you know what? I got to get one of these for myself. And I think I did pretty good as far as the relics are concerned in the short print. But let me know your thoughts. 2023 Historical Premium Edition. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you support me on Patreon, like John Bailey, like Brett Persing, like Faye N. You can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a Tom Was Here t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, and the Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. But when it comes to the next card video, or the next video in general, I will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.